Welcome to the Scott Toilet Paper Factory, a place where science, engineering, and everyday comfort come together. Every single day, millions of households rely on something most people never think twice about: toilet paper. It's soft, strong, reliable, and always there when you need it. But have you ever wondered how something so simple is made on such a massive scale? Today, we're taking you inside one of the world's most advanced paper manufacturing facilities to uncover how millions of Scott toilet paper rolls are produced every day, from raw forest materials to the finished product in your home. This is not just paper. This is precision. This is scale. This is Scott. The journey of Scott toilet paper begins far from the factory floor, deep in responsibly managed forests. Pine trees are selected specifically for their long, strong fibers. These fibers are essential for creating toilet paper that is both soft and durable. Forestry teams carefully harvest mature trees while ensuring new growth continues, maintaining sustainability for future generations. Once harvested, the logs are transported by heavy-duty trucks to the paper mill. Each truck carries enormous weight, delivering the raw material that will soon be transformed into millions of rolls. At the factory yard, logs are unloaded using powerful mechanical claws. These machines handle the wood with speed and precision, feeding it into the next stage of production. Before processing begins, the bark is completely removed. This step is critical. Bark contains impurities that would weaken the final product. High-powered debarking machines strip logs clean, leaving smooth, pure wood behind. The logs are then chopped into small, uniform wood chips. Size consistency matters here. Chips that are too large or too small can affect pulp quality, so everything is carefully controlled. Now the transformation truly begins. The wood chips are fed into massive steel pulping digesters. Inside these sealed tanks, the chips are mixed with water, heat, and specialized chemicals. Under intense pressure and temperature, the wood breaks down into its most important component: cellulose fibers. These fibers are the backbone of paper production. Over time, the mixture becomes a thick pulp slurry. At this stage, it looks nothing like toilet paper, but this is where softness and strength are born. The pulp is washed multiple times to remove leftover chemicals and impurities. Cleanliness is critical. Even tiny contaminants could impact the paper's feel or color. Next comes bleaching. This process brightens the pulp, creating the clean white color consumers expect. Scott carefully controls this stage to ensure brightness without sacrificing fiber integrity. Throughout this process, technicians continuously test the pulp. Samples are examined for fiber length, consistency, and moisture levels. Quality control begins long before the paper ever forms. Once the pulp meets strict quality standards, it's time to turn liquid into paper. The pulp is sprayed evenly onto fast-moving mesh screens known as forming wires. Water drains away almost instantly, leaving behind a thin layer of interlocked fibers. This is one of the most critical moments in production. Fiber alignment at this stage determines softness, strength, and absorbency. As the sheet moves forward, massive press rollers squeeze out even more water. The paper becomes denser and stronger with every rotation. Next, the sheet enters the drying section. Giant steam-heated cylinders evaporate remaining moisture. The paper wraps around these cylinders at incredible speed, sometimes traveling faster than a car on the highway. Despite this speed, precision remains flawless. Sensors monitor moisture levels continuously to prevent over-drying or weakness. By the end of this stage, the paper is fully formed, ultra-thin, flexible, and ready for finishing. Softness doesn't happen by accident. The paper now passes through embossing rollers engraved with detailed patterns. These rollers press gentle textures into the surface of the paper. Embossing serves multiple purposes. It increases softness, improves absorbency, and gives Scott toilet paper its recognizable feel. For multiply products, layers of paper are carefully bonded together. Adhesives are applied in microscopic amounts, just enough to hold layers together without affecting softness. Advanced laser sensors measure thickness in real time. If the paper is even slightly off spec, adjustments are made instantly. Only paper that meets exact standards continues forward. Now comes one of the most impressive sights in the factory. The finished paper is wound into gigantic jumbo rolls, some weighing several tons. Each jumbo roll contains enough paper to produce thousands of individual toilet paper rolls. Automated cranes lift these massive rolls effortlessly, moving them across the factory floor with remarkable precision. Despite their size, every jumbo roll is tracked digitally. Data such as thickness, weight, and production time is recorded for full traceability. These rolls are then transported to the cutting and converting section. Here, speed meets perfection. High-speed machines slice jumbo rolls into smaller logs. Razor-sharp blades cut cleanly and continuously, producing perfectly sized rolls at incredible speed. Next, perforation blades create the tear lines we all rely on. Each perforation must be strong enough to hold, yet easy enough to tear smoothly. Laser alignment systems ensure every cut is flawless. Even a millimeter of error could affect roll performance. Thousands of rolls are formed every hour, each identical in size and quality. Before packaging, every roll must pass strict inspections. Automated vision systems scan each roll for defects, shape issues, or alignment errors. Anything less than perfect is removed immediately. Human inspectors also play a key role. They test softness, strength, and overall feel by hand, because comfort can't be measured by machines alone. Strength tests stretch the paper to ensure it won't tear too easily during use. Only approved rolls move forward. Now it's time to prepare the product for consumers. Robotic arms group rolls into multi-packs with precise timing. Packaging film wraps tightly around each bundle, sealing it for protection and freshness. The iconic Scott branding is printed clearly, representing trust and reliability. Barcodes and batch numbers are added for tracking and quality assurance. Finished packs move smoothly along conveyors toward storage. In massive warehouses, millions of Scott toilet paper rolls are stacked and ready. Forklifts load pallets efficiently. Pallets are wrapped, secured, and shipped to distribution centers across the country. From there, Scott toilet paper makes its way to stores and finally into homes. From forest to factory to your bathroom, every roll represents careful engineering, strict quality control, and a commitment to everyday comfort. This is how millions of Scott toilet paper rolls are made every single day. Thank you for watching.